guys, I got Blitz, mixed by Blitz, back in the house for another Ren reaction. He's never seen this before. Let's go. What is going down, world? Welcome to the 40-year-old FUQ Boys podcast. I go by the name Black Pegasus, and I have a very special guest, a rapper, a singer, an engineer, a producer, my main man, Blitz, but his official title is Mixed by Blitz because he mixes up the track. What's up, man?
What's up, man? I'm excited to be back. I'm excited.
Yo, the last time we did the Ren reaction, we did like a Rammstein one too, and all of them kind of went off.
Yeah.
Like they kind of went crazy.
Yeah. And Ren is, I purposely have been waiting because everybody in your comments was like, bring him back, bring him back, bring him back. So I haven't seen anything.
That's tight. Now, Blitz took the clip of his High Ren reaction, the full High Ren, and put it on his channel. I seen you guys are checking it out. That's awesome. Make sure you're going to his channel. Give him some subscribes. Give him some views. Right after this reaction, I believe he's going to react to the big push on his channel. So, you guys, check him out, man. Show him some love, and we're going to keep things moving. Now, this is highly requested, and I've been, putting in front of the homies because I've been on the High Ren. Like, I just feel like that's the best way to introduce Ren to people is High Ren. It's just like perfect. But that's pretty much that reaction. That's the only thing you've seen of Ren before. Huh?
Yeah, just that reaction video.
What songs did we do again? Remind me if we did High Ren.
We did
a busking one, I'm sure.
Yeah, which was Walking on the Moon.
Okay, yeah.
And No Diggity, and then The Hunger.
Okay, yeah.
That's the only three.
Those are good ones. Hell yeah. So, all right, well, you guys, I was going to say saddle up, but I think I meant buckle up. Buckle up. Let's get this one going. Before we get started, don't forget to like, share, and comment on all the content. But if you're really rocking with the vibe, subscribe to the damn channel. Here we go.
40-year-old boys are back in town. 40. Boys are back in town. 40-year-old boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. 40-year-old FUQ Boys podcast. Malt liquor for your ears. 40.
All right, you guys, let me get this logo down, pull the video up. Don't forget, we have an epic interview with Ren on the channel. So we're trying to get that to 100,000 views and beyond. So make sure you're checking that out. And we also got a bunch of original content, music videos, because I'm a rapper. He's in some of my music videos. We got freestyles off the top of the brain, a bunch of original stuff. So support the original content the same way you do these reactions. And we're going to keep things moving. Now, we're going to get into it. Now, the fact that you've seen High Ren is cool because you kind of understand the concept of the one take in the sense that he's performing this live and he has to land it in one take for it to get released.
Yeah.
Now, these are three different tales. The tale of Jenny, Screech, and it ends with what's called Violet's tale. Each of these is a one take. So similar to High Ren, I want you to pay attention to the storyline, everything you see, and just let me know what you think, and then when we get to the end, you know how it goes.
Yeah,
you know what
sounds
I'm
good. I'm
now,
excited.
I saw in your comments a gang of people were like, yo, Jenny and Screech. So people are really kind of hyped for you to see this one from what I've seen. So.
Yeah, I'm hyped for it too.
All right, here we go. Let's get this rolling. This is Ren, the tale of Jenny and Screech. Full.
It was a quiet, dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny walked alone, she was dragging her feet. She was heading back home to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, because she walked it about 1,000 times before she wanted to escape. Can you blame Well, on the very same night, in a different place, there was this hooded young youth by the name of James. He was 14 years old and out of his brain, he'd been smoking ganja with the boys. James, he grew up to be a kid of the street. His mates called him Screech, he was quick on his feet. He was a liar, a thief, at 14 years old, the devil had set his sights on his soul. As Jenny walked home all alone, she felt scared. Usually she was alright, but it was like there was something in the air. A divine intervention telling her to beware, maybe intuition bogging her and making her so scared. Sirens sounded in the distance to the beat of Jenny's feet. A symphony of the night that echoes crime on London streets. Jenny turns a corner, their eyes they meet. Up or go Jenny, a boy named Screech. Give me all your money, bitch, give it to me. If you cooperate, then you'll soon be free. I want your purse, your phone, don't fucking look at me. I mean it, bitch, are you listening to me? Jenny freezes statue like a lady shakes stalactite. Feel like liquid nitrogen in the dark night. She tried to find strength to move, but stayed as still as a statue in high-heeled shoes. What the hell you playing at? You playing games with me? I swear to fucking God, I'll slice the rosy off your cheeks. You think I don't mean it, girl? You don't know me. The last thing you see will be a boy code. Screech reached for the sheath of the blade with the teeth that could bite through steel and slice concrete, and he swung possessed with the devil in his chest, and the statue she was turned to butter in her breath. It was a quiet dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny lay still on the cold concrete. She's found somewhere to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, 'cause she'd walked it about 1,000 times before. I guess that she escaped. It's such a shame.
So that's the tale of Jenny.
Damn. I don't know if you can notice, but I got a little.
You got a little what?
Teary-eyed.
Oh, because of the way the story is going?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of.
And it's just the background, like, there's not a damn person that you could see anywhere.
Yeah.
So it's like he's telling the exact story as if it happened, and he's walking down the street when it happened. You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy.
Yeah. And we're just, 3 minutes in? So
Yeah.
you got 10 more minutes to go. Yeah. It's interesting because he's so descriptive with the story, right? And you know, with what happens to Jenny, it's just it's kind of wild, you know? It's so crazy because when I do these reactions, I see it through so many different people's eyes. Everyone takes things in differently. So I never know what to expect. And with you, you're like just super dialed in. You're like listening to every word, taking it in as the story. And like when I did, like, let's say a reaction with Joey Sparks, he's like, pause, yo, this, that. So everyone's seeing something different.
Yeah.
So it's really cool to see that.
Yeah, I really
like that really first story actually really touched you, like emotionally. You're like, oh, snap, like this is wild.
Yeah.
So, all right, here we go. This is the tale of Jenny and Screech. That was Jenny. Here's Screech.
Our story, it starts right at the end of the life of poor Jenny, clocked out like Big Ben. Dear Screech, dear boy, where did he go? He melted into the black night just like snow. Patrick, man. Let me in, please open the door. I think I fucked up Patrick, really fucked up, man. I'm not sure. I got crazy, left this lady lying still on the floor. I think I killed her, Patrick. Come on, man, I can't knock no more. But Screech kept on knocking till his knuckles became sore. But there's no sign of Patrick down at number 54. No refuge for our villain, for the bitter hands of fate, with something far more sinister in mind that does away. Hey, babe, are you in? Now, nothing really, I'm just a bit tired, listen. Can I swing around yours for a few moments? I just really miss you, babe. What the fuck do you mean you're busy? You fucking bitch! For fuck's sakes! Siren sounds approaching like a banshee in the night. The shrill cry of justice cutting like the sharpest knife. But Screech was never one to run, not one to miss a fight. One hand upon his blade, he turned to face the blue lights. Come on then, you fucking cunts, let's fucking have you then. I am Screech, I'm the boss, I'm the ender of men. You think that uniform you're wearing means that you own these streets? These are my fucking streets, and they call me fucking Screech. Richard was an officer who stood at 6'3", working London on the night shift. What he didn't think he'd see was a boy running at him like an animal possessed. With no time to hesitate, he fired 4 bullets at Screech's chest. Our story, it ends right at the start. Young Screech and poor Jenny lying one street apart. An officer shaken by the boy that he claimed. 2 bodies lay lifeless, and it's such a shame. It's such a shame.
All right.
Oh man, I'm left speechless right now. Like, it's just the story of like, oh man, then he calls.
There is so much going on.
There's so much going on, but like, it's so cool that he like did the gunshots as if, and every time it was like the camera was going down, then he falls down and he just walks up. You know, it's like, oh, that first person kind of view. It's like, whew, this is overwhelming, but in a good way. Like, like you need this. You know what I mean?
It's rare that people would tell a story this intricate and put it together this visually with a live performance.
Live, yeah. And it sounds so good.
Yeah.
Like, it sounds as if he just did like one of those tiny discs live.
Yeah.
But he's walking down the street and all the acoustics of it bouncing off the walls, it just adds to everything.
Yeah. I wonder if they thought about the acoustics when they walked down the street. I didn't even think about that until you said that.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully they did. If Ren did, he's a genius.
Right. That's tight. All right. Okay, so we watched The Tale of Jenny and Screech. Now it all kind of comes together. This is Violet's tale. So, yeah, here we go.
London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. Rhythmic beats and bloodstains, she's our lady weep, she's tired and frail. To set the scene, we must rewind the hands of time for Violet's tale. Violet was a silent girl, grew up with violent starts. Her mother was a drinker and her father was a bastard. Every night he took a tie but never left the room. I'll spare you of the things he did, I'm sure her mother knew. Violet was a silent girl, she moved out at 16. A semi-detached council flat, paid for by a welfare scheme. Packing shelves at Tesco, stacking jars like pickled bricks. She met a boy named Stevie and he was a little prick. Violet was a silent girl and Violet she fell fast. See, Stevie was a wrong un, but he sure knew how to charm her. Every night he took a tie but never left the room. History repeats itself, he'd paint her black and blue and dark. She never stood a chance. The devil comes to.
He's purposely doing this.
Doing what?
Nah, the acoustics,
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
the walls, and then you look up and it's like it's all on purpose, and it's so genius. Damn it, man!
That's
Oh
tight.
man,
Hell yeah.
To dance. Violet, why are you always so quiet? On her bedroom door and he's irate. He's been drinking and smoking, he's up late. And he stands by her bedside, she shakes, but her eyes stay shut. You fucking slut, I know you're up. And he pinches her eyelids and folds them up. Violet, why are you lying to me, Violet? She stays silent, things turn violent. That's the sound of his fists when they fall like a crashing pilot. Hit like hailstones, one to the collarbone, full force, full blown, blood's black bone, crack, knick, knack, paddywhack, one to the jaw when the tooth spat, detached fist connects and disconnects a bone. A quick deflect to misdirect the blow, but nonetheless his punches met her throat. Such a mess, he's left her bruised and broke. Violet, why you always so silent, Violet? Why you such a little liar, Violet? Do you think I wanna do this, Violet? In character, she stays silent. Well, say something, Violet. Silence. Fucking say something, Violet. Silence. Wait. Say something, Violet. Not one word. She stays quiet. London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. The doctor, in a state of shock, saw something here so very wrong. See, Violet, she was pregnant. Poor Violet, she was 9 months gone. Turning to the doctor, Violet broke her silence and she cried, if I'm to die right here tonight, please let my baby stay alive. The doctor soon regained composure, called the surgeon to come in. As Violet's world turned to black, the curtains closed, the lights went dim. In London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington just lost the fight to stay alive. A tragedy or a miracle, it happened on these very streets. Two twins are lying side by side. A girl named Jenny and a boy named Screech.
that hit me. Cause I got like just especially when he was the whole like shut up, shut up, shut up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like wait, are you? Oh, you're dead. You know what I mean? Like this is better than High Ren.
Oh, you like this more than High Ren?
A lot more than High Ren.
The story.
Yeah. High Ren is like, and this one is every single, like, he's so good on the guitar.
Yeah.
And it's just, you know, and then he switches it up, and then he kind of brings it back, and then he switches it up. It's just, he knows how to tell a damn story.
Yeah. How did you feel about that twist at the end of the story with Violet's tale?
With being pregnant?
Yeah.
That's kind of, I couldn't imagine that.
Yeah.
Like, that's.
Yeah, it's have you ever heard Immortal Technique's Dance with the Devil?
Yeah.
And remember how it ended
Mm-hmm.
with that twist? And it's interesting because it's almost like he starts in the, let's say, the present moment and then goes back. Like, it's like, you know, how it creates a twist at the end where Violet gives birth to Jenny and Screech. And I just felt like, you know, the way he sets it up, and then he just ends it, a boy named Jenny, or a girl named Jenny, a boy named Screech. You're just like, dude, like, I don't know, man. It's a wild story. And I think that's why so many people request, like, after I put people in front of High Ren, to watch this one next to see what they think about the story and how he put it together. You know what I
this is amazing.
mean?
Yeah. Absolutely amazing.
There's all these little so today I was noticing, I always notice little subtleties every time I react to this. The last time it was in the moment where he goes into Violet's room, it's blurry. Then when he says he lifts her eyes up, the camera gets in clear. But today what I was kind of noticing is at the beginning of each song, he does this riff. And that riff, it's almost setting the stage for what he's about to, like that last one. It's like very chaotic at the beginning. Then he starts going and telling the story.
It reminded me of System of a Down, like the like how they would do, you know.
Yeah,
it was crazy.
Yeah, it's wild. So yeah, man. And it's a performance. Like, these are performance art pieces, and that story it's wild. The one thing I always talk to people about, I don't know if you think about the depth. And I think there might even be more to it, but essentially with Violet, right? So he's telling Violet's story a particular way, I believe, to almost showcase, like, Violet's mom was abused and she was abused, which then led Violet to find someone who abused her. She gets pregnant with twins, right? And then the twins she have, Screech takes on the traits of the dad. Jenny takes on the traits of Violet. But even though in the world, whether they went to an orphanage or whatever, it still came back. And that's the tragedy of Screech, you know, taking out Jenny. And they're twins. It's almost like Star Wars when, you know, they found out Prince Leia and Luke found out their brother and sister. But this is like a tragic. But it's really interesting because I noticed that with kids take on certain traits from their parents. And sometimes sometimes certain things stand out more than the other. And that's what I thought the real depth and complexity of this story was, where I was like, did he mean to do that?
Yeah.
Because that's kind of wild.
Yeah. And it was like, it reminds me of, because he's telling the story, but this reminds me of his High Ren outfit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And he started in the hospital.
Yep.
So it's like almost everything just ties into each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, it seems like it's one never-ending story in some way. Like, he's one day magically going to be like, okay, so every song is in this order. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of where I'm, like, expecting from him.
Yeah. No, it's crazy. So, anyways, well, you guys, you asked for it. Here you go. Blitz, a.k.a., I like saying Blitz because it's shorter, but Mixed by Blitz. You wanted him to check this out, and there you go. Now, don't forget to check out his channel. Hit him with a sub. I believe he's going to be reacting to the Big Push. So maybe right after this drops, you go over there and check that out. It should be up by then because this is pre-recorded. But, I hope you guys enjoyed this, man. I hope you enjoyed it, man.
Yes.
Thanks for coming through.
Yes, thank you so much.
Crazy.
You took me on a journey to just now. So
Yeah, through the streets of London City.
Yeah.
All right, you guys, don't forget to like, share, and comment on all the content. But if you're really rocking with the vibe, subscribe to the damn channel, and you know what it is. 40.
Thank you for being some man. 40 years down the road, back again. FUQ boy.